Scaredycast, everybody. We're here to scare the poo right out of ya. So I hope you're wearing a diaper or some pants you don't mind throwing away because they're about to get ruined with so much spooky stuff.
Yeah.
How you doing, guys?
I love that. I loved that.
Oh my gosh.
I have a lot to talk about.
Let's just get straight
we
to
gotta cram.
Let's just get, let me go. I'm trying to go. We're trying to grow.
You asked me, dog.
I know,
fine,
dog.
Fine. Go ahead.
ScaredyCon 2 is happening, guys, October 18th at the Sanctum of Horror. So make sure
love
you get
Sanctum
there.
of Horror.
Dude, and if you're out here in Arizona, you're looking for some costumes, some makeup, spooky season's coming up quick, so you better get over to Evil Izzy's Haunted Emporium and get all your spooky goods.
And you should also go to Evil Izzy's Haunted Emporium all year round because guess what? They keep all their stock all year round.
They just don't stop. And then I want you guys to get ready for October 11th through 13th. Artist Assemble Horror Fest is going down, baby.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's going down,
It's going
baby.
down.
York Street in the
Speaking of
Force.
October,
Boom,
oh my
boom,
gosh,
baby.
guys, get ready because the Scaredycast live tour presented by Days of the Dead kicks off October 4th through the 6th in
A-Town.
Hotlanta.
You guys have never been to Atlanta.
Me neither.
We better make a whole trip of this because...
Dude, yeah, we're going to get like some good ass food and we're going to go around. And
Y'all just better get ready because let me tell you something.
Well, I mean, tell me.
I got family up in Georgia.
Oh, shit.
And they all gonna be coming out for it.
Are you serious?
Oh, we gonna get rowdy.
The Gautiers.
Go
Them
TA.
goat TAs, the goats are coming out.
And they're going to...
Gautiers and Georgiers.
And then don't forget up in Jerome,
Yes, we have a live show in Jerome.
October 23rd. It's
Where?
a Wednesday night.
Poopy.
But yo, it's Jerome.
It's true.
Wednesday night is like a Friday night in Jerome.
Where is it? What is the show?
It's at the Spirit Room.
Oh, is that the one with the bar underneath it?
What?
It is
Is that the one with the bar underneath it?
It's not underneath. It's just
It
the bar.
is
Oh, that is the bar?
It's
like
but the
the main-
hotel above it.
Yeah.
The hotel above. As above, so below. You guys should watch that. That's fucking cool. Jesus. That's fucking awesome. When?
October 23rd.
It's
7
Wednesday.
p.m.
There you go.
It's free.
Beautiful.
21 and over probably because it's a bar.
Boom. Is that all your announcements?
Yes.
Kelsey, do you have our creep of the week?
I do.
Give it to me.
Give it to us good.
Have you guys ever seen the movie Where the Heart Is with Natalie Portman?
Yes.
So this reminds me.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Tony's over here like swinging his feet and like twiddling
Yes.
his.
I mean, who could blame me? I'm like any red-blooded American man. I mean,
you need
at
some
one
Natalie
point or another,
Portman.
you might have a little crush on Natalie Portman. So you're like,
I would.
you're like, I'll watch anything with Natalie Portman. Then you watch
Absolutely.
Where the Heart Is. You're like, maybe I won't watch everything.
What happens in the movie? I've never seen it.
So
It's a true story.
it's a really cute movie actually. So she's pregnant, like her man leaves her, like being all crazy.
Typical.
She's like homeless, and she's like, he literally leaves her. She goes into the Walmart, she calls it.
A
She got a little
Walmart.
southern drawl. She goes into the Walmart to like go get a few things. She has to pee because she's super pregnant. They're like on a cross country thing moving somewhere. He fucking leaves her in there.
Ditches
She's
her,
sitting
drives off?
outside with like her little plant that she got in there for like a long time.
Oh my God.
And then she's like, this man left me. So she like goes back into the Walmart. She like sneaks into the bathroom, basically waits there until like everyone goes home, and then kind of makes her own home in there. She's living in there forever as she's pregnant, ends up giving birth. Like she's starting to
lives in a Walmart.
Yes, she's starting to like,
This is like the terminal with
Kinda, yeah.
with what's his face.
except more fun, I think, in the Walmart.
Yeah, a lot more
But,
fun.
yeah.
Interesting.
Like,
Oh, okay. So okay.
So like
Which was also a true story.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh,
True.
Fuck that. But also like, so it's a huge storm one night. She ends up giving birth, and like this man who is like a big crush on her is like really weird, and like she thinks that Tony comes in, saves the day.
Tony, you said what?
Literally, she gets like national notoriety because she had the baby in the Walmart and all this stuff. Everyone loves her, and she ends up having a really great life.
Isn't that nice? All you have to do is get
Now,
big on
how
the
do we
internet.
tie this into creep? How does this even go into creep of the week?
Yeah.
And also, I think it's arguable that this guy's not even a creep, but it did happen in Florida, so I mean,
Okay.
it makes
boy.
it creepy.
What happened?
So similar to this story, a man goes into a Walgreens
Gave birth?
about 9:30 at night, shoves a baby through his penis.
Whoa! Okay, I was with you for a sec. Here we go. Let's go back. Sorry.
What's that sound like?
In or out? I thought she just said she shoved them in.
Oh, shoved him in.
Shoved out.
Oh, God.
Like having a baby said having
This
a baby.
didn't really happen, did it?
Jesus Christ. No.
Okay.
A man did not shove a baby out of his penis. No. That's like not even anatomically possible.
Actually, I shoot a lot of babies. No, I'm not
They're
gonna.
not a baby. They're fucking seamen.
Seamen, they're in the Navy?
I'm gonna Navy you if you don't shut the fuck up. This man sneaks into a Walgreens a little outside of Daytona at 9:30 at night. Goes into the bathroom, hangs out there until about 2 o'clock in the morning, comes out, treats himself to some Reese's, treats himself to some cigarettes.
He eats those too.
Yeah,
Yuck.
he's like having a great time in here. He's like having a great time.
There's no there's no. Oh, there
trips
it is.
an alarm.
There it is.
He's only in there for like half an hour before like the police show up and they're like, bro, like
That
what the
sounds
fuck
Is he
are
like
you
in
doing?
the chip aisle, just like...
I think he was having a lot of chips. You know, I think if I was him, I'd be like,
Hell yeah.
you know what actually I would be doing is going to the pharmacy section and be like, I'm going to get some fucking
Yo,
things
for
so
real.
that I can like don't have to pay for the shit like
Yeah,
later.
Right.
I would just tip over like a couple of the shelves and just sit like Jabba the Hutt on top of my pile of snacks. And just eat off of the pile. Yeah, like.
But there's so many stories of like people like these places are not checking their bathrooms. I personally know friends of a friend who know someone that's like, yeah, they passed out in the bathroom. They like of like a bar or restaurant and they wake up and like everyone's gone and it's closed up. I'm like, why are they not checking the bathrooms of these places?
There's this guy on TikTok. I don't remember his name, which is okay because I don't want to blow up his spot maybe. But his TikTok channel is literally about how long he can stay at like sporting events and stuff like until they finally
kick
find
him
him
out?
and
like,
kick him out.
get out of here.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Dang.
Damn, he had a lot of snacks.
He
a lot of
lost
snacks.
I was watching Beavis and Butthead the other night.
You had a lot
And
of
it was an
snacks?
episode where they, on the news show, they do like normal episodes, but then they do episodes where it's middle-aged Beavis and Butthead. And they were working at an Amazon factory.
In the factory?
Fulfilling orders.
Oh, okay.
And like, I don't know how it works at a real Amazon factory, but like in this one, like the robots coming, like it's like a robot like shelf with all the orders will just come
Now
by.
it is.
And you got to like grab all
Yeah.
the orders off and put them in boxes and ship them. And one shelf comes and it has cheese in a can. And they're like, oh, cheese in a can. And then they just like make it so like these robots just continually keep bringing.
Cheese in a
So
can.
it's like some dude's like doing something. You just see like this one shelf go by and it's just nothing but cheese in a can. And then it's just like hundreds of shelves just coming in and they're just like,
Hell yeah.
It's like the
until like the shelves just collapse on each other and like the place like catches on fire. And they're like,
it's like the I Love Lucy where it's like all the chocolates.
Oh, that's such a good
they're
episode.
like, they're like, dude, the new like Beavis and Butthead episodes are
Are they good?
incredible.
Dang, okay.
Like
Really?
they're so funny.
I'm happy to hear that actually.
Yeah.
They're like the episode starts off, they're walking somewhere and there's like a recruiting lady for the Amazon thing, and they're like, oh yeah, and the job comes with benefits. And Butthead's like, whoa, like friends with benefits? Like Beavis, you can work here and get friends with benefits.
Do
And
they
so,
like still talk like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so like they're like, so where do we get the benefits from? And she's like, oh, well, if you want to talk about your benefits, you talk to the guy over there, the HR guy. And they're like, like the episode ends with like the place is on fire and they're just covered in cheese. And they're like, well, let's go score with that guy and get out of here, I guess. Like, dude, it's so good. Oh my God.
Dude, we need more television
What
like
do you?
that.
What is that on? Is it on
It's
Hulu?
on Paramount Plus.
Paramount Plus, beautiful. I'm gonna have
Oh my
to
God.
fucking.
I
They're
just
so funny,
realized
dude.
I never finished the story about the CVS. I was supposed to, we literally
Yes.
stopped recording our
Brian
bonus
wa-
episode.
Brian was his own creep of the week almost, and so we're like, you need to tell us on
Creep?
Scaredycast. And our poor patrons have probably been waiting weeks for
I
this. because we're
I
like,
wasn't a creep of the week. It was just a story. No, I was mourning. I was Monday morning. That's what
It was on Monday morning.
Yeah, I wasn't creep.
And you
I
started
was
telling a
mourning.
story.
Yes.
Please
And then-
Start the
you know what we'll
exactly
do?
the
You know
way.
what we'll do? I'll just flip the Monday mornings.
There you
Oh,
go.
to where it's the second
That's
one.
a good
Okay.
idea.
Yeah, there
That's
you
a
go.
good idea.
That way, now you're all not confused. We just fixed your brains.
Yeah,
kind
because
of.
I totally forgot for the whole last episode. And I said, guys, we're going to go start Scaredycast right now so I can finish the story.
Imagine how great our podcast would be
If we had Adderall.
if we had like just focus.
I think it would make
There
it
you go.
worse.
Like-
I think it'd make it worse.
Just make it worse, you think?
Yeah.
Maybe it would just be like us giving presentations.
Like-
Like we're giving a speech
Venn
on
diagrams.
theory about.
We can't help
you know,
it, man.
Brian, please start and tell the story exactly how you did it. No. Start from not all you want to say. Start it from the very beginning because.
All right, I'm coming home from work. I'm having what Tony calls a no bones day.
Yeah, no bones day is when you're just like not feeling it, man.
I'm just like, nope, not today. I just want to go home and curl up and die. Like, just today sucks. I'm done with it. And then I realize I need deodorant and I need shampoo.
I think there's nothing worse in the world than when you need deodorant.
Yeah.
Because like, you have to get it.
Scraping the last part and it's like plastic and it's like,
and then if you don't have it, there's no way, especially in my line of work. I'm out there. I'm out there in the heat.
So you have to go get deodorant.
I get that. I get the shampoo. And I was like, or I go to CVS because it's closest to my house. And I'm like, it's fine. I got like $10 in my account. So I'm like, it's fucking deodorant and the fucking shampoo. I walk in, I'm looking for it. I walk past this aisle and I see about like these two like 18-year-old, maybe high school or younger girls. One of them's laying down in the aisle, just unconscious. And there's another girl standing over her. And I walk by and I just kind of like, whatever. Maybe they're just doing a TikTok or something.
Doing a TikTok
and I was like,
or something.
Maybe I should check and see if they're okay. So I literally take 2 steps back. I don't even turn. And I'm like, hey, is everything okay? And the girl looks up at me like I just caught her doing something illegal. And I was like,
the one on the ground or the other one?
The one looking up at me that was like over her friend. Or I guess was her friend. I don't know.
Like a golem or something?
Yeah, she looks up like I caught her. I was like, what are you gonna do? Like, tickle her ear with your tongue? What are you doing down there? And she's like, no, I didn't say that. But I was like, hey, everything okay? And she's like, no, my friend, she's like unconscious. And I was like, is she breathing?
No,
where are the people that work there?
Oh, well, here's what's funny. She goes, no, it's okay. I was like, do you need me to call somebody? She's like, no, it's okay. They're already on it. So I was like, okay. Someone from the store
doesn't sound like it.
Had seen this, walked away, probably to make the call. Maybe I don't know.
What you literally almost did.
But I was just like, and then went back and was like, there's people on the floor. What? And this girl is out. I mean, it like almost tongue hanging out, like she's done. And I was like,
God.
Yo. What? I was like, okay. I was like, is someone calling? She's like, yeah. And I was like, okay. I just walked away. I was like,
she has a phone. I'm not understanding what.
Right? And then I was kind of trying to overhear because it sounded like she said that her friend does this, like this happens, or it's happened before. And she's like, no, I think I just want to take her to the bathroom, maybe like splash her with some water or something like that. And I'm like, and I just kind of was thinking, I was looking at my deodorant. I'm like, what? Like this girl is unconscious.
She's like,
yeah.
She's like, did I pass out again?
So then I find my shampoo, I find my deodorant.
What kind of shampoo did you get?
Dude, I love Head and Shoulders, but I'll just use a store-bought if they got it. Keeps me flake-free. I don't really care. Bless you.
Excuse me, thank you.
And then also I use whatever I can find. Bless you. Whatever smells good for deodorant, because I don't really care as long as it works and it smells good.
Okay.
So, I went to get some deodorant the other day. It was $15.
Oh, you guys. Okay, so this is what I'm getting to.
Not the one that I got,
this is what I'm getting to.
Oh, okay.
So this has just happened to be a side thing that this girl was passed out.
This is a side quest.
Well, by the time that I'm getting my stuff, I walk.
The fact. We just have to explain that. When Brian was telling this, and it was like such a throwaway thing that he just started talking about because we were talking about other expensive stuff. He's like, yeah, so this girl's like passed out unconscious on the floor. Her friend is like over her. And I'm like, oh, huh. And I keep walking. And then I'm like, oh, maybe I should go back. And we're like, what? We're like, no, wait a second. Hold on. Like, you need to tell this on Scaredycast because what the fuck is happening right now? So that's some background.
I get my stuff and I'm walking by him again. And this time the girl is sitting up.
Is she like out of it?
She got her eyes open like this.
Like crazy eyes.
Just like not moving, but she's sitting up. And I was like, ooh. But I didn't make that face to her. I didn't want to be mean. But I saw that there was people there now, and I was like, okay, maybe I'm just going to not make this my business.
I was like, ooh.
So, because she was just like sitting up. And I mean, she went from literally like passed out at a party to like exorcist.
Damn.
And I was like, ooh. I was like, oh, you good? Whatever. Like... And I just kind of walked by and just kind of did like one of those like, hey, like if you acknowledge me, I'm going to give you a thumbs up. Like, we cool? Can I walk by and not feel guilty about this? But they were busy doing whatever. And I was like, then the fire truck shows up. And I was like, oh, perfect. This fucking firefighter comes in with a clipboard, T-shirt on. He ain't doing shit. He's got his pants on. He's like,
he's doing a lot.
His belt. He's walking around. He's like, yeah. And then she's like, oh, she's back there in the other aisle. He's like, okay. Doesn't even look up from his clipboard. He's like, oh, okay. Just walks over there. I'm like, this person's unconscious, dude. Now she's awake, but I was like, what?
In his defense, she did say that she does this a lot. It's a thing
The
she
firefighter
does.
didn't know that.
Maybe he does.
Maybe he did.
He just got the phone call that said there was someone.
Maybe
passed
they got
out.
a phone. Maybe they got the phone call and they're like, does she look like this? And the guy's like,
Is she-
yeah.
is she
And they're like,
breathing?
oh,
Like-
that's Mary, the
Samantha.
sleepy.
Mary the Sleepy.
That's Sleepy Mary.
He walks up. He's like, "What's up,
Sleepy.
sleepyhead?"
So he's like, yeah, I gotta go on another Sleepy Mary call.
God.
Sleepy Mary. She's the sleepiest.
Oh God! Do not do this. Do not do this. I don't know.
It's
That's
the
just,
only thing I'm going to
it's just
say
what I
out of
hear.
this.
I've heard she's the sleepiest, probably.
You know what? I
don't know.
sleep way more, but that's okay.
All right, enough.
I hate it.
I know, me too. And then the whole part of the story is the fact it's all after this that I tried to pay for those 2 items.
Yeah.
And it came to $17
Yeah.
for 2 items.
Bullshit.
I still have not been able to wrap my brain around it. Where because to me, fine, a little inflation. Okay, maybe everything can't stay 99 cents forever, but it goes up to $1.25. Fine. But like the fact that everything from our childhood growing up in the last 30 years is like 500, 600% markup now is astounding.
You can blame these greedy
I
corporations.
could not believe. I almost made a
Capitalism, baby.
TikTok out of it because I sat in my car holding the 2 items,
You
trying
should
to
have.
figure out how I could make sense of $17 between those 2. I had to pay with the other one with my credit card because I didn't even have cash to even. I thought it was like $10 for a shampoo and deodorant. Yeah, come on, I can do this. Wrong. I had to get my credit card out because I didn't even have enough money in my bank for a fucking deodorant and shampoo. And I'm not
crazy.
saying this as a sob story for feel bad for me, but I'm saying like, how the fuck did we get here? Oh my God, $17. That's more
Reagan,
than minimum
baby.
wage. That's an hour
Blame
of work.
Reagan. Blame everything on Reagan.
Man.
Okay, going back to our original creep of the week, I missed this part of the story.
Uh-oh.
So our original
shit.
creep of the week that was having a great time in the Walgreens.
That you said wasn't a creep.
He says he's facing multiple charges, including burglary,
Yeah.
larceny, resisting arrest, and battery on a law enforcement officer. He was not wanting. He was not wanting to get in that police car.
Let me
guys.
finish my Tostitos.
He's like, come on.
These ones have those little flaming hot
Honestly,
Cheeto meteors.
I'm sorry if you see someone like in a Walgreens, I'd be like, you know what?
I just picture
Take your
Florida
cigarettes
being
and
like
go.
Grand Theft Auto.
Just let them do
Like
what they. Just let them do it.
Wild things happening all the time.
Yeah, man, craziness.
Yeah, don't break into stuff and fight cops. You're an idiot. You're dumb. Now you're going to jail.
What else we got here? What else we got?
Okay, I got
Okay.
more stories.
What do you got?
right.
I want some shark attack stories.
Well, boy, do I have
I
a
want to hear about some sharks just ripping ass.
ribbon hat.
And I don't
Two butt
He's like-
sharkaroo.
I don't mean like shark farts. I mean like
Oh.
shark chomps.
I was gonna say.
What are you doing in my ocean, man? Haven't you been listening to Scaredycast? They tell you don't come in my ocean. Yeah, a shark.
Don't come in the ocean.
Don't
That's
come in the
gross.
ocean. Oh, ah!
COM or UM.
Yeah. Okay.
We're stupid.
Get this.
This is going on a tour, guys. This is what's going on a tour.
This is coming to a city near you, literally and figuratively.
Hey, if Eric Andre can do it, we could do it.
Oh God, yeah.
Right. He just got was it 2 Oscar or
2 Emmys.
two Emmy nods?
Have you watched his live show thing? It's just
Dude, I supplied
Pandemonium?
it's yes.
I
just
supplied
insane.
shit for when he came to AZ. Like all my speakers
it
and
ruined?
stuff. No, thank God. But my lighting tech, Zane, he was like, bro, there was girls chugging ranch and throwing up all over. He's like, there's people getting so many bodily fluids and there's people bringing out ketchup bottles and just things to chug and like
Why?
the craziest shit. He got Eric Andre at one point. Dude, he was like bobbing for something in pudding. So his face was all covered in the pudding, right? And then he gets onto the guy's phone and he goes to his like ex, it's like Snapchat ex or something like that, and goes to him live. And then he pulls the guy out unknowingly that he did it. And is like, there's your ex that you cheated on or whatever. And he's like, you're a piece of shit on stage. Dude calls him out. He's all covered in fucking pudding and the girl's looking at him. And dude, I was like,
bird up.
dude, he's wild. But anyways, they apparently take this massive carpet and just roll it all up and throw it away every show
What a good idea.
because it is so messy. And that's how they do that.
That's what I want us to be like.
No.
I just want a messy,
Oh God.
wild Gallagher.
I'll be like on a big thing over a top.
All
So
right, a suspended above.
Yeah, I'll be like Sandy from.
are the hurricanes? You know, the real bad ones that were just like, I know it was a couple weeks ago, but are they still going on?
Probably.
Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure.
You're like, yeah.
I'm pretty sure
Probably
this
not.
has to have something to do with the hurricanes because there have been more sharks in Texas and in Florida than like ever.
Oh, hell yeah.
Dude.
Texas sharks.
Get this.
Cowboy sharks.
Hey.
7
crap.
attacks in 2 weeks between Florida and Texas. I don't know how many happen a
7
year.
attacks?
That's what I'm saying.
That's a lot.
The most recent happened in Florida on Monday. I don't know what the date that was. When
So
was
you
this?
trying to sleep in a Walgreens?
I don't mean to jack your story,
Go for it.
but is one of these that you're about to tell about like a week ago, there was like a shark attack, and then like 3 hours later, another shark attack?
I think so.
Like,
The same shark?
There was a
It was probably- yeah, it was like the
4th
same
of
shark,
July,
same beach.
4 swimmers were attacked by sharks on South Padre Island in Texas in over 2 hours.
yes, that's it.
So
yeah.
on the 4th of July, 4 people were attacked because they're thinking
That's
it was a bull
insane.
shark, and they're thinking because they're really, really mean, but they're thinking because of like the tides or the water shifting, rising
it
water
got
levels,
put into a different
that the
environment.
sharks ended up in the wrong spot or in a much more concentrated area because 4 in a day. That's insane in the same place, right?
How many even happen in a year? Like
That's
100?
what I'm saying.
Not even.
And then one of the 4 victims lost her leg.
Man, like,
Her husband was also bitten by the shark while attempting to pull her up from the water.
That's crazy.
And then, yeah, it's crazy. And that was the one in Texas. But in Florida, this kid got nabbed, ended up needing 17 stitches in his calf. But he said it was a 14-year-old that dove in and landed on the shark. He dove into it. He didn't see it and was like, bam, hits the shark. The thing whips around, nails his chomp, 17 stitches in his calf, almost took it off.
if any shark, listen, I'm not going in that ocean. And I advise my own children, don't go in that
But
ocean.
it's so fun.
But if a shark chomped my kid's leg,
But get this.
Sorry.
I'm beating that shark ass.
But they're
You're like whipping
saying
around.
these huge,
I'm gonna be
crazy...
like Brock Lesnar.
Oh, damn. No, The Undertaker, remember? When he scared off that shark by looking at it?
Oh yeah, dude.
That was real life.
That was real life.
That
That's
wasn't
true. I
scripted
forgot about the
shit.
Undertaker thing.
That wasn't scripted.
Did you hear about that?
I saw it.
You saw it. I remember
Seen
because
the
we were
thing.
both like,
For those that don't
Undertaker's my
know,
boy.
For those that don't know, in real life, this is on her Instagram story. Undertaker's wife was like in the shallows of the ocean, and a shark came up, and the Undertaker just walked out up to his knees and just stood
stared
there
at it.
and like
He watches that thing come up and go right back around.
and that shark was like, "Is that the fucking Undertaker?"
Yeah, it's fucking awesome.
I'm out.
Yeah. So then they were saying that, of course, they're like, oh, don't worry, guys. It's safe. What you really need to worry about is rip currents. Because
You just need to worry about the fucking ocean.
6 people.
Period.
6 people died just in that weekend from rip currents.
Dude.
Okay, let me just tell you, I got some stats. On average, there are 16 shark attacks in the U.S. per year. That was like
A
all
quarter
of
of
the
those
whole
in
years.
a day.
Yes, and then
A day.
annually, just in the world, there's an average of 70 unprovoked shark attacks. And it
That's
was like-
insane.
that was like 10% of like the
Right.
world's annual.
On a single day in
That's
one
actually-
part of the U.S. You know,
Can sharks get rabies? Do you think it had rabies?
I don't know what
No,
kind
I
of
think it's just for
diseases,
mammals.
yeah.
But
Rabid sharks?
yeah,
I
rabbit.
don't think so.
Oh my god, that'd be a great movie.
Rabbit?
It would.
Rabbit.
Rabbit
Somebody
shark
make it.
where they bounce.
Speaking
they
of
jump,
movies.
they got ears.
What'd you
I
watch?
sent you guys this. I don't think you even replied to my text. So what else is new?
Okay, here we go.
Y'all see the goddamn trailer for Catnado?
Oh, I saw that you sent that, but I didn't watch it. No.
Catnado?
I meant to say that like this is going to be Brian's favorite movie ever.
link. Like Sharknado with cats?
Yes.
No way. Oh no, it's gonna be so bad.
Oh my god, I'm going. I emailed the production company. I never heard back, but I emailed them. I'm like, listen,
I tried.
we're a little podcast, but I want to be all in on Catnado. I love cats. I love tornadoes.
I love these type of movies.
I love these type of movies. There's like stuffed cats being used as like real cats, though. It's insane in this trailer.
Honestly, though, imagine like a bunch of cats like just swirling around you with their claws
God,
out, like
that's
biting
worse
you
than
and stuff,
sharks.
pissing on
a
you.
Catnado's way worse than a Sharknado.
I agree.
Yes.
I agree.
true.
Because they got the fangs and the like that,
And the
and the zoomies.
Sharks will
and-
literally die in the air, but cats they're gonna live forever.
Catnado.
And as a quiet place day one has told us
Ooh,
cats
yeah.
can go underwater.
Cats know everything.
They
man.
Cats
do
can do
everything.
anything.
All right. I have another. Oh, wait, are we doing movies now?
We can.
Okay. Because
What do we want
I have
now?
a movie, but I still have a couple other things if we need more
Let's
stuff.
go to movies.
All right, let's go to movies then.
Let's save stuff. We'll save stuff.
We got some movies.
I'll go first because I know you got a shit ton, and then I'll
I got 3.
bring it back so I can give you another story. Here
right.
we go.
Go.
I already know Kelsey didn't watch nothing, so I ain't gotta look at that side of the table.
Watch this.
Oh! Let me turn that up for you.
It's like what my mom used to say. She'd go like, sit on it.
Your mom?
Yeah, she'd say, sit
Oh
on
my
it.
God.
I was like, ah, mom.
I couldn't even
chill
watch.
out."
I couldn't even watch The Simpsons when I was a kid, and
Yeah.
your mom's all sit on it and
Yeah,
flipping you
it's
up.
like- not me, not flipping me up. She'd be like flipping other people up.
Dang, your
Probably
mom-
sometimes.
your
she did
mom's a
flip me up.
hoss.
Good for her.
He was a hoss.
She was a house.
That fucking last episode, I talked about the goddamn Unsolved Mysteries episode,
Yeah.
right? There's a guy. His name is literally Hoss. It said it on the bottom, like in a little
HOSS.
screen. He's the guy that saw the tentacle UFO, and his name popped up and said Hoss. I almost texted
You think
but it
that was
like,
real? Or he's like, you can call me Hoss.
He's Hoss.
He's hoss.
Yeah.
Go, sorry, go for it. Is this the Godzilla thing?
No, we were gonna go into movies, but
Oh,
I can
okay,
do the
go.
Godzilla thing. Have you guys seen Midnight Meat Train?
Oh yeah.
I experienced it.
You did?
Minus a train part.
Dang, shut that midnight.
Minus
Midnight
a train.
meat.
You just got one midnight.
Just one-
meat.
one
You didn't
midnight.
Go on the whole
One midnight meat.
expressway.
One midnight
Your tunnel was stuffed
conductor.
with a train.
Oh,
Just
okay.
one?
You're taking it too
Okay.
much. You're taking it too much.
Have you guys? You've seen it? You haven't seen it?
Yeah, dude, it's got Vinny
No,
Jones.
you
in
think
it.
I fucking saw that
Vinny
movie?
Jones. Guess
And
who else is in
Bradley
it?
Cooper.
Bradley Cooper. Now
You
she
should have
wants
led
to.
with that.
So Bradley Cooper plays. Have you guys seen Nightcrawler with Jake Gyllenhaal?
Yes.
You know how in that movie he's like his boss is basically like a very strong woman, and she's like, "Go get me dark matter, give me some real shit."
Yeah.
Same kind of thing. He's like a starving artist journalist. He's like, "Fuck, man." So he's like, "All right, let me go into the subway. Let's get some gritty shit. Let's get some of that real nasty, grungy." Well, he sees this girl get what's the word? Freaking like jumped. She gets like beat
Mugged.
up. She gets mugged. Yeah. And I think he like tries to scare him away, whatever.
He was like, I have a message for you, Miss O'Neill.
So then,
Shut it.
guess what?
Yeah.
She goes missing. That girl's gone.
Gone.
And they're like,
gone.
wait a minute, what? So now he's like, I have to know. So he goes down deeper into the subways and he finds something
Mole
down there.
people.
Something happens. The midnight meat train comes passing through and he has a little run in
What the fuck is Midnight
with the
Meat?
butcher.
Yeah, butcher.
And then he goes,
Oi,
holy
Huey.
shit.
Oi, Brody L.
Oi, Huey.
Fucking Homelander.
Done killed me wife.
Ryan, me boy. Don't pay no attention to these soups.
Oi.
Oi,
I'm sick of these stoops, Huey.
gotta kill 'em all.
Homelander.
God, can we? Jesus. Hey, so you guys have been watching The Boys. Cool. So,
The finale comes out, I think, tonight.
It's already
so
out.
not only
Well, it wasn't out last night.
Good.
fucking good, huh?
Fucking good.
So not only does he find out that there's the butcher down there, but what the butcher is doing, that's what the midnight meat train's for. And I ain't gonna tell you shit because it is so worth watching. I thought. I really enjoyed it. It's gory. It's got action. It's got Bradley Cooper going holy
Midnight
shit all the
Meat
time.
It's got Vinny Jones.
Vinny Jones being the butcher.
If you've watched Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels, or if you've watched Snatch,
Snatch.
Why do you like
another good
Snatch?
one.
he's in those. He's amazing. He's Bullet Tooth Tony in Snatch.
Dude, you should be Bullet Tooth Tony. That's way cool.
He's in Euro Trip.
Oh yeah.
He's used to be a professional soccer player, but he was like one of them dirty players. There's a famous photo of him like grabbing some dude's nutsack out on
Hell
the
yeah.
pitch, as they say. He's like squeezing his shut, and the guy's like, ah!
Damn.
Let me try to find the picture of it.
That's
Man,
like
anything to win.
it's like not an, like it's like the one like non-flop that's happened like in
he
soccer.
actually crushed this man's balls.
Yeah.
Like,
In football, sorry,
Football.
excuse me.
What are the top like Google? So you just type in Vinny Jones football, and it's like it automatically puts up Vinny Jones football photo. It's like yes, it's.
He is in there.
I told you. He's like,
dude, he's gritting his teeth. Like he's working that thing.
The other guy is in so much pain that he looks like he has no teeth. He's like,
So, Yeah, you guys should really watch it. It's violent. It's
That's
fun.
incredible.
It's exciting. It's weird in like a creepy, kind of scary way. It's not like a horror movie
You
necessarily.
remember what you watched it on?
Oh shit! No, I don't. Do you?
I know. Well, I watched it like on DVD. Like,
Oh shit! Okay.
I watched it before streaming.
I honestly watched it at a friend's
Old
house.
ass.
I don't remember what it was streaming on, but it was so good.
How many Homelanders would you give it?
Oi, how many oys would you give it?
give him 4.
Oh, 4 out of 5. Right.
Yeah.
My turn.
4 out of 5.
I watched 3 movies.
Which one's mine?
First one I watched Class of Nukem High.
Class of Nukem High.
Class of Nukem High.
Nukem.
I'd never seen it before, but it's a trauma classic.
A Trome?
Trauma.
Trauma.
We
Sorry.
already went over this another
I
time.
know. I
you know,
remember.
you
I
guys.
remember.
It's all right. Hey, not everybody
I
knows
remember.
everything. Basically, Class of Nukem High is just this high school that's next to like a nuclear plant, and nuclear waste things get into the school, and
Take it like
the
mutants?
punks
Like
go
the vagina
crazy.
dentata?
Yeah, sure. The punks, they go crazy, and like there's this couple, and they're in love.
cute.
And,
Love is in the
they get a
air.
little like they start mutating a little bit. He basically gets like super strength and shit.
That's cool.
She has a little weird worm baby thing
Oh,
that like crawls through this, like leaves and goes through the sewer and comes back, and it's like a giant monster.
don't like that.
That's a weird movie already.
It's a trauma movie, man. Like, you know, going in, this is gonna be some crazy weird shit. Like that's what I love about trauma is like you know what you're gonna get.
I have trauma from watching that movie.
Oh my god!
Same.
But I loved it.
Yeah? Really?
Yeah.
Loved it. How much out of how many traumas out of 5?
Dude, 5.
How many
5
worm
traumas
babies?
out of 5.
5?
5 worm babies out of 5.
5 worm babies.
It's perfect.
I'm
You
sure
love
there's
it.
I'm sure there's going to be comments like it's actually called this, so it's just fine. You know, I'm not. Listen,
Don't be that person.
yeah, just be that
Don't.
person. It's all right.
No, go for it.
Go for it.
Do it. Prove Tony wrong.
But yeah, it's a great movie.
All right.
It's a love story.
Oh,
Cute.
I love
It's an
that.
action. There's a lot of gore and violence. Just
Really?
heads getting ripped off.
You
Like
should have
that.
started with that.
Yeah, man.
Should've
There's all
led with
kinds of
that.
stuff going on. Big time. All right, moving on. Next movie, I had a theme.
High school.
Zombies.
Oh.
First movie I watched, Hard Rock Zombies.
We always know Tony's going to come in with those classic
dude.
stinkers that no one knows.
Classic stinkers.
Classic stinkers. Yo, dude, shout out Screambox for hooking it up with some
Dude,
classic
for real.
stinkers because they're
Like,
great.
Tony goes for the stuff that's still frozen in a block of ice in the back of the freezer and then puts it in the sink for a couple days for it to thaw and then goes, yeah, it's still good.
Anytime I go looking for any horror movie to watch,
just like
I
that.
automatically just like hold down like the forward button
Go
and
to the
skip through
all the way
and
to
just
that.
skip through like at least half of them because I know the goods are going to be. It's like when you go to Walmart and those $5 DVD bins, you know the
got
goods are at the bottom.
You got to dive. Yeah.
Hard Rock Zombies. Well, it's about a hard rock band. They're out there on tour. They're doing their thing, and they come
love it.
across
That's tight.
a mysterious lady. Ooh. You know, things just happen in this movie.
Oh. Okay.
Basically, they go to a small town. Small town. They don't like this hard rock band. They don't like this music.
That's devil's
being
music.
In their town. Yeah, they don't like this music. So they come up with a plan to off this band, get rid of them.
What? Just tell
off
them to
this
leave.
band, man. Well, it don't work because
We got to kill him.
some magic happens in this hard rock band. Well, they come back from the dead,
Oh,
and there's a hard
it's
rock
a revenge movie?
They come back from the dead,
I love this.
and they're dancing down the street like this shit.
Like some West Side Story shit.
Oh my god, dude! There's a montage in it where they're like dancing around town and like getting into hijinks and stuff.
Like the
Just-
Thriller music video.
Dude, they're not like doing anything illegal. Like they're not destructing property. They're not doing anything wrong. They're literally having fun.
It's like kids when they run up to a park bench and like
Pretty
jump
much.
on it and like jump off and do a circle
Yes,
and they're like
doing shit like that,
shredded.
and they get arrested. And I'm like, did this band just get arrested for having fun?
Wow. Can't even have fun anymore.
Not in my town.
Like they're like the wooden cutout things like we had at Frontier Town where you put your head through. They're doing shit like that,
Okay.
and they're getting arrested.
That's perfect. Like vacations, all I ever like a National Lampoon montage. You know,
but like 80% of this movie, I'm sitting there, I'm like, I don't even know what's happening anymore. Like, it's just stuff happening. There's like characters that pop up in this movie, and you're like, who is this person? And they're just there for one thing, and they just like a wolf lady's in it at one point. And, like no explanation, just a wolf lady's there.
What's the zombies' goal? Why are they back? To rock?
Well, you think basically yes, they want to rock.
Yeah. Who
And
doesn't?
You think that they're like, oh, okay, well the zombies are gonna come back and get the revenge on the main people that got rid of them to begin with, but they do that instantly. And then it's like another hour left of the movie, and you're like, what are we gonna do in this movie?
Follow them around the town.
Basically,
Watch them do their errands.
5 stars.
Whoa! Okay, you can't just do that and then all of a
5
sudden
cutouts.
kick the door in with a 5-star.
5 double horns.
You loved it?
Right.
It was
Loved
perfect.
What was your
Loved
third
it.
movie?
Oh,
Wow.
this next movie I watched, let me tell you, it's called Ninja Zombie.
I'm checking out of your movie.
You're not
Like,
gonna want to
how's that?
check out on this one.
Okay.
Because while I'm watching Ninja Zombie, I started getting a familiar feeling
I'm high as hell.
that I have, that, but I got Greasy Strangler vibes from this Ninja Zombie movie. Basically, this guy is in an alley and there's this guy comes to try to kill him and he runs away, he gets away. He goes to his friend and he's telling his friend, he's like, hey man, like this dude's coming after me. He's trying to kill me. Like, I think they're trying to get me into a cult or something. And he's just like, that's your problem, man. I told you not to go to this stuff and everything.
Bullshit artist.
He's like, I need you to like protect me. Like you're awesome and like a badass. I need like you just to kind of watch my back. And he's
Yeah.
like, I don't want to do that. And then like I had a bunch of Instagram story because I was documenting this whole night because this movie is insane. Basically, a guy shows up. He's part of like this evil cult. The guy that's supposed to be protecting him, he dies.
Oh no, the bodyguard.
Sadly, he dies. The bodyguard guy dies. He's
Sad.
buried. So his friend goes to he finds that there's like a witch doctor kind of guy. So he goes to find him, and he's just a dude at a tennis court. And he's basically like, yeah, I know how you can bring your friend back. And like, he goes to the grave. Now, this is like a serious movie, but it has some comedic moments, but it's not meant to be like slapsticky.
Okay.
The way he brings him back from the dead is he puts his fingers together like this, and he literally just goes like, "Hubba-lubba, bubba-lubba-lubba." And then he comes back from the
looking
dead.
around.
Oh no.
Not only does he come back from the dead, but this guy, his friend, controls him.
Oh.
So he's got control over the ninja zombie.
The Buddha guy does.
No, his friend.
Oh, he gives control to the main guy.
Yes. So like the main guy, he has control over ninja zombie. His
Too
friend.
much responsibility.
Well, get this.
Oh.
The main bad guy of the cult, he has a chair. They're called like the spiders or something.
Fuck
His
yeah.
throne is like a spider, but it looks like a 3rd grade classroom's art project.
Pipe cleaners and shit.
It's literally like construction paper
Pool
eyes.
noodles.
They're like, we ran out of
my
money.
Pool noodle legs.
Well, he gets a weird leech thing.
Ew.
Gets the main guy and puts it in his mouth and makes him swallow it. And now the spider leader has control over him.
Double control.
Right? So spider leader controls him and he controls Ninja Zombie. So it's like, holy shit.
Oh, no.
All kinds of Ninja Zombies like just fighting and killing dudes and stuff the
what's
whole
gonna
movie.
happen?
That sucks.
The girlfriend's tied up in this because she was in love with Ninja Zombie and then he died, right?
Oh no.
Sad.
But hey. Dude,
How many throat leeches?
what do you think?
5.
No way. You can't describe all
5.
3 movies so half-assed
and
like
you gave
that.
long legs 4. That's insane.
and
I
then
don't know.
hit them with a 5 and a 5 and a 5. When was the last time you had
It's
3
like
5s in a
ninja
row?
stars
I don't
right
think
there.
ever, dude.
Never.
Literally never.
And what was it? Ninja Zombie,
Ninja Zombie, Hard Rock Zombies,
Hard Rock Zombie, and Nukem High.
Class of Nukem High. Class of Nukem High is on Shudder. The zombie movies, they're on Screambox.
And that is 3 perfect movies back
Dude,
to back.
I had a good run.
Wow.
Had a good run.
Okay. All right. I mean, I'm all for it. I'm happy for it.
But like, if we were still doing movie screenings, Ninja Zombie would be immediately like
that's going in
doing-
theater. Yeah.
Oh yeah, like we're
Fuck
immediately
yeah.
hosting a screening of them in Ninja Zombie.
Damn.
It was great. Like, it's just like, it gave me those Greasy Strangler vibes, as in like, because there was just scenes happening that are just like, we're so classic. Like, the girlfriend shows up. She doesn't know that her boyfriend's is dead and he's a zombie now, and she's talking to his friend. And Ninja Zombie's coming, but he's like far away, so he's walking. And the guy's like, she's like, oh, maybe he saw something. Maybe he knows. Who is that? Do you see who that is? And he's like, oh, that's nobody. Hey, go. Just go. Get out of here. Go to the bathroom. She's just like, what? He's like, go to the bathroom, because he controls the zombie, you know? And the zombie's like just go.
It does sound like Greasy Strangler.
It's crazy. Like,
Speaking of,
the way like the dude that like interrupts him, and I forget what he says, but he's like, Zoltar wants you, and like puts the hand at the camera like this, and like,
oh
he's like, why don't you get your hand off of my friend like this? But like the scene's not matching up with the guy's mouth and stuff. It's just insane.
So that's kind of like what was it, the freaking Birdemic?
Kind of, yes. It's got a little. It's like Birdemic, and it's like everything I love. Just Birdemic, Greasy Strangler, The Room. Let's just mix it all together. And
If you guys have seen Greasy Strangler, you will understand this. But what I'm about to do is I'm going to read a very short review that our dear friend, if you guys were paying attention in the last like month, this is our friend from Texas that flew out for our live show. And she, like me, the first interaction with Greasy Strangler was our live show, and where we read some of the script, and you, Nathan, Kelsey had all watched it. You guys were talking about this, and most of the people in the room, including me, were like, what is this? I have since watched The Greasy Strangler. It is phenomenal. It's horrible, and I love it. This is the full review, and I will be saying emojis, and I will say it exactly how she typed it. Here we go. Molly's review of Greasy Strangler. Full review of The Greasy Strangly. That was probably just an autocorrect.
I like Greasy Strangly.
This movie is a fever dream. In love with the costuming, I need, in all caps, a pink cashmere sweater. What do you fucking mean? Watching what you guys had read from the script was pure bliss. They really kept a straight face through all of Porto. The script is real. I could for real not stop laughing. I expected more, in all caps, Grease. And then I went through the roller coaster of Janet is loyal. Janet is a whore, in parentheses, poor Braden. All caps. They killed Janet! Cue the Father's Day montage of the century. What were those Grease suits? 3 out of 5 smoothies for real.
always a smoothie with the ladies.
So if you know, you know. And I want to thank Molly for giving me the
Molly's
full,
awesome. We love Molly.
the full review. Yes, sir.
Real quick before we wrap this up, can you go through this Godzilla experience?
Okay. Let me talk
Man
to
in
you.
suit.
What's up with this? What is up with
it's
this?
It's called analog horror.
Yes.
Yes.
This is new to me, or when I found out about analog horror was Backrooms.
Okay. Yeah.
Because if I can describe analog horror, it's like every time you see a VHS movie. It's the best way to put it. It's got the little bit of static and the weird lines, and it's very old technology looking. It's usually fuzzy audio, not great.
Yeah.
Very like 80s, 90s home movie vibe. So he tells me, he goes, dude, you got to look this up. My son's talking about it. It's blown up. What the hell is this? And it's like Godzilla in a man suit. Or man in a Godzilla suit or something like that. It's
Man
like
in suit.
Man in suit.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's basically like I click on it and it's all the like 50s, 40, whatever it is, the whatever age, you know, it's all black and white video of like old Godzilla movies where they're wearing the full suits and everything. And then it goes, there's no talking. There is sound sometimes, but it's usually like a droning noise or like just a weird footage and like noise from that. But it's a lot of times it'll get distorted and you're just like, oh, that's good. The whole point of analog is to make you feel uncomfortable and really like, so I did an experiment with this because I figured, I was like, I know what this is. I know what they're trying to do. They've made a series now of this guy putting on a suit, and he was just like some actor for Toho back in Japan when they were making Godzilla movies, but apparently he like became obsessed with it and was taking the costume home and never took it off. And then eventually it got to a point where they literally were trying to like take him out, but as they were like pulling pieces off of the suit,
it was like stuck to his skin?
It was becoming him. They were pulling tendons. They were, and it's like they showed like this is what it should look like, and it's like a Godzilla suit, and then you see like a like a bathroom stick figure man shape kind of appear inside the suit, and it's like, oh yeah, that's what it would look like. But it's like, this is what we found. And then like the screen will kind of go distorted, and it's like he's just filling the entire suit, and you're like, and then there's like a screeching noise playing. It's like the whole time you just make that face. You kind of do like,
I don't like
I
that.
smell shit. Like it's an I smell shit face.
I don't like
And you're
it.
just like, huh. And the other parts you're like, this is dumb. Like why? But then it's like it's only, you know, like the silent movies back in the day,
Yeah.
where it would just like, it would be like the scene, and then it would go to just the text, and then it would go back to the scene of something happening, and then the text would show up. It's like that. It's presented in a way where it tells this whole story of this guy that's like became this suit and is like, it's so weird. I'm gonna say, I watched it with all the lights on, and I was just like, what is this? I turned it on, and I was like, let me try again. Close the door, turn all the lights off, put my headphones on. I literally was in pitch black dark, and I went full screen on my computer and sat. That's when I started to feel like, okay, it's creepy. But to be fair, anytime you sit in a dark room with headphones and listen to eerie music and like black and white pictures, like it's gonna be kind of freaky. I didn't think it was that great. Apparently the kids are going crazy for it. It's like a new copy
Apparently the
pasta
kids.
thing.
Damn.
It just feels a little bit too much like,
Creepypasta.
Creepypasta.
oh yeah, did I say copy?
You said copy paste.
Copy pasta is the one.
Copy
Yeah. Sorry, creepy pasta.
Mamma mia.
I can't keep up with the kids later.
Yeah, I can't
either.
I get it.
Let me cook over here.
It was just a couple of nights ago. We were walking around 70 degrees Flagstaff.
Lucky.
Very lovely. And we're walking by a bar, and both my kids are like, "Is that Kendrick Lamar? Is that Kendrick Lamar? That's Kendrick Lamar." And I'm like, "What? Like, you don't know what Kendrick Lamar is, Dad?" I'm like,
Like the
"How do you-"
guy?
Yeah.
He was there.
There was just some song playing.
Oh.
And they were like laughing about. I'm like, I must be some funny
Oh,
thing.
that there's some like,
Yeah. But I was like, even like
we're old guys.
memes, man.
even
Yeah.
my kids, though, I'm like, how do you guys know Kendrick Lamar? It's like, you guys don't listen to this kind of music at all.
Yeah.
It's
Probably that whole
it's like-
Kendrick Lamar Drake stuff.
But it was like it was like that. Like I was like, well, I'm an old stupid dad.
Yep. Who's
true.
that, kids?
Toaster.
You would
Not cool
understand.
no
He's
more.
just a new rapper, Dad. You're like, okay.
Let's get out of here.
Get out of here. Make sure to go to scaredycast.com to be able to keep up with all of our events. Go to patreon.com/scaredycast to make sure that we can make it back from all of these events. And we love you guys.
Go
Have
to
a good day.
Evil
Be safe.
Izzy's Haunted Emporium in Phoenix and do some spooky shopping.
Go to Sanctum of Horror when it comes.
If Days of the Dead's coming to a city near you, you'll probably see us there too. So make sure you go to daysofthedead.com and get some tickets.
Woo, woo.
Don't. If you guys have stories or anything that you want to send in, if you have stories that you want us to share or just want to tell us or whatever, just send some shit in. Either hit us up in the DMs in Instagram or wherever you want. And yeah, we would love to tell some of your guys' weird, creepy, funny stories. So send them in. We love y'all. Have a great week.